Hello there, and welcome back to day 88 of my journey of an Eorzean lifetime. I am Redzy, a long-time World of Warcraft player who has found his home in Eorzea. I'm currently making my way through Heavensward, and today on stream we will be going through a little quest chain that I've been recommended called The Paths We Walk. It's always emotional going back into the House Forteaux Manor, and I hear the manservant has a quest for us. To pray, return to the stream, return to House Forteaux, and return to the Golden Saucer, because we never left, baby! We never left! What do you mean? Look! Here it is, the day is finally here. The day is finally here. Oh, yes. Please put your hands together, my friends, because today is the day that we actually get 3 10Ks back to back, 0 deaths per time, blind man. Believe it's going down. Trust in the heart of the cards, of the scratch cards. I forgot to post this on YouTube chat, my bad. Get ready. It's about to blow your damn minds. Oh, didn't mean a screenshot. Mousy, could you please stall some more and bless my RuneScape character? I'm 507 kills deep in a 1-in-120 drop, and I just want to cry. Oh no. Mousy, we pray. Look. Here's the deal. I'm gonna get at least 1 10K, and then within 10 kills from me winning the 10K, you will get your drop, because that is perfectly sound logic and completely how gambling works. Trust me. Here we go. All right, locking in. We got a 3, lock in. We got a 2, lock in. Everybody, I need you to lock the fuck in. Okay, which one of you didn't lock the fuck in? Actually cursing us. Wow, I'm getting stream sniped. I'm getting griefed. What the fuck? Who didn't lock in? It seems like a lot of you are now saying in chat that you didn't lock in. All right. For real. Lock in. Log in. We agreed. What the fuck is going on? We agreed. So why? Why is this happening? Mark. Okay. Silver, welcome to the stream. Can you please lock in? Guys, we gotta get the 10K this time. Otherwise, Mousy is not gonna get their drop. And they are so deep in the Matrix now with their RuneScape kill farm that I don't even know. Okay, we got everybody. Please. Not even for me. But Mousy, we need to lock in. Otherwise, they're going to be grinding for 10 hours. 10 more hours. Here we go. Locking in. Okay. Okay. Mousy, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Somebody didn't lock in. Like, I don't, you know, I'm not gonna use third-party tools to find out in chat who didn't lock in. We're not, that's not what we do here, okay? But like, guys, come on, we're better than this. We're better than this. We're better than this. God damn. Is that Phoenix laughing as well? Phoenix is laughing. At Mousy's misfortune. Wow. Wow. Typical la la laugh, you say? Yeah, I agree. I agree. What the fuck? Hold the hell. What the Nanette? Have you got an iPhone? What you got here? What you got here? That technology. What? What's this? Huh? Huh? What carrier are you with? Aetheryte Express? What is this? It's from a tombstone. What? Look, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie. Okay. You can see. We just look over the shoulder of Nanette here. You can see. Right. We found the culprit. No, it is a tombstone. Okay. You can see who wasn't locked in. Right there. Playing fucking Candy Crush. Not locking in. Consigning Mousy to 10 more hours of 0 drops. Madness. Unbelievable, says I. Unbelievable. It's fine. I'll log it into the mini catpot and get 3 times 10k from Mousy Silver. Wait. No. You ain't gotta do that. You gotta. Come on. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. Okay. I probably need to be. I need to be dressed appropriately if I'm gonna be heading over to House Fortone Manor. Off we go. There are a few quests around here right now, aren't there? God, you have no idea. You have no idea how tempted I am right now to click on that MSQ quest. But we just can't. We can't do it. We can't do it. God damn. Potato, Alfie. As you were. Okay. The House Forto manservant. Indeed, indeed, indeed. The paths we walk. Okay. I got no idea what to expect. All I know is if it's to do with House Forto, we send it. Deep in thought, the House Forto manservant reflects upon a day not so very long ago. 'Twas bitterly cold when you first came to our city, when I stood waiting for you by the Ark of the Worthy. To think that was where it all began. How much has changed since that day? Forgive me. Of late, I have been studying the works of the Beldian poet king, who wrote, "To ye who ask of things to come, give thought to what is past and gone." So rarely have we the luxury to reflect on the choices we have made, on how they have shaped our lives and the lives of others. Even I, a mere steward whose deeds would not merit a footnote in the annals of history, can see the value in this. I would say this to you, Master Kingslayer, because as you move, so too does the world. Pray spare a moment to contemplate your journey while you can. The road stretched on, obscured by an endless veil of snow. Somewhere in the white beyond stood the great iron gates, and on the other side a humble manservant who awaited the coming of 3 travelers. All right. I'm all about a little contemplation of our journey. One. Oh, I think I missed this, and I very rarely do this, so I'm very sorry, but about 30 minutes ago we had Galax. Thank you very much for the follow, and welcome to the Guide Mary crew. I'm really sorry for missing it. Oh. Da-da-dum. A warm welcome to you, Master Kingslayer. To what do I owe the pleasure? Retracing your steps from those first days in Ishgard. I see. Well, no one could begrudge you for indulging in a little nostalgia. I'm reminded how much I owe to you and yours. Lest you forget, foreign merchants were subject to a frankly unreasonable level of scrutiny until relatively recently. Not so now, however. Now, goods from every corner of Eorzea flow into our markets, and that, my friend, is change we can all appreciate. Merchants of all nations speak a common tongue, and its words are coin. Needless to say, there is little profit to be had in prejudice, especially against those who have received the patronage of a count. Thus, when the wards of House Forto arrived, she was glad to make their acquaintance. Nothing melts my heart more than when my little red panda just, of his own volition, runs and jumps up. It's too cute. Here belong. It's actually been a while since I spoke to you. What'll it be then? Ale? Mulled wine? No, no, don't tell me. Tea. Oh ho, so it's to be memories then, is it? Now there's a bitter draft that will leave you wanting, assuming you can remember your own name, that is. Take your friend, Tataru. One moment, she's just another girl waiting on customers, clearing tables and so forth, and the next, she's got a dozen admirers asking after her every bloody night. And I'll be damned if I can remember how it happened. Sorry. Sorry. Little potato tats. A dozen admirers asking after her every bloody night. Yo. Okay. Hearing a whole nother side to Tataru. Okay. Singing those stupid songs, dancing those daft dances. Though, to be honest, I thought it was her stories that really won them over. Stories of a certain hero's grand adventures across Eorzean, told with a flair that had put a minstrel to shame. Would you mean she's singing songs about me? About us? Our adventures? Who doesn't love a good hero's tale? Am I right? Hells, we've even got one about the man who built this tavern. Was one of the founding fathers of Ishgard. Or so it goes. Now, as the Enchiridion told it, besides Haldrath, the only knights who survived the battle with Nidhogg were the founders of the High Houses. Of course, these days, we all know better than to put too much stock in the words of the church, eh? True. But there's more to our tale than just words. There's a sword too, one which has been passed down from proprietor to proprietor since before anyone can remember. She's a rusty old bugger, but if you look closely at her handle, you can just about make out an inscription. Brothers brave and true, live well, forgotten and content. A man who forsook wealth and fame and chose the life of a humble tavern keeper. It's just a tale, of course, albeit a good one. As for the truth, who can say, friend? Who can say? He knew everyone's story, though he would never share his own. An optimist, he wanted to believe in the best in people. Sometimes that faith would be rewarded, other times betrayed, but he would listen regardless, and he would hope. That ever so little, but still reminded me of the main character in The Name of the Wind. If anyone's read that. Like a hero who decided to just give it up and go incognito mode and run a humble little tavern just to get away from it all and listen and share stories. Oh, Epi, if he doesn't ever finish it, I don't know what I'll do. I don't know what I'll do. Apart from actually be genuinely, like, heartbroken. There's nothing quite like really wanting the end of a story and then having it just left. Obviously, there are worse things in life, but it's one of those empty feelings. Like when you finish watching The Lord of the Rings Extended and you have that feeling, and then you remember you can just put the Fellowship Extended back in and start all over again. And it's all fine. And that's how I've lived my life for about, I don't know, last 8 years. Master Kingslayer, I was but this moment thinking of you. I had hoped to speak with you at Sir Emmerich's investiture, but circumstances conspired to prevent me from attending. Mayhap you will allow me to say what I could not say then. On behalf of House Helionart and all of Ishgard, I offer unto you the deepest and most humble thanks. You risked your life to stand against our sworn enemy and freed us from a millennium of torment. Though we can never hope to repay you, we will ever remember you and your deeds, that our children and their children's children might know the man to whom they owe their lives. I concede with this grand investiture that would have been a more fitting occasion for such words, but I could not risk them being left unspoken. What brings you this way? As you can see, Camp Cloudtop remains much the same as it did during the war, though we need no longer watch the skies for Dravanian outliers. The Vanu Vanu have proven themselves similarly worthy of our attention. Oh, M. I say, old boy, you have the most uncanny ability to appear whenever I least expect you. Yeah. But enough about that. Au revoir. Fiery Tiger, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Go Merry crew. Yes, my lord. Lady Laniette, I am pleased to report that we succeeded in infiltrating Vondu territory, and there observed the beastmen harvesting crystals at several different sites. Based on the volume of crystals acquired during our period of surveillance, I have prepared an estimate of how much time I believe it will take the Vondu to gather sufficient crystals for another summoning. I've also taken the liberty of drafting several proposals outlining how the Rose Knights might prevent such an eventuality, such as raiding these sites and securing their stores, as well as a detailed assessment of the risks involved should you choose to proceed. By the Fury, I gathered you were clever, but I was not aware that you were capable of this. With respect, you are wasted on your master. True, Hono is a gem. Hardworking, full of potential. I think there is a place for you here with the Rose Knights if you would have it. That you would even consider taking me into your service is a tremendous honor, my lady, and were I free to do so, I would gladly accept. But I am pledged to another, as you well know. Oh no. Regrettable, but understandable. I take comfort in the fact that a youth of your talent and character will never want for opportunities. Pledged to another. You rascal! I thought I saw you whispering in young Silhouette's ear the other day. You certainly wasted no time wooing our newest maid. No, Emma, that's not what he's saying. There'll be no secrets between us. You must tell me everything. Where have you been sneaking off to together? What adventures have you been having? Every little detail, and don't you dare leave anything out. I don't think that's not what he meant, you dumbass. I'm sure he will not. In any event, you have jointly exceeded my expectations. I grant you leave to return to the city. Should the need arise, I shall call upon you again. Thank you, my lady. I believe we should do as you suggest. Until we meet again, Master Kingslayer. See you later, guys. Not so fast. The next airship isn't due for another hour, and we have so much to talk about. Au revoir. Au revoir. You dumbass. Yeah. For all the ladies' disdain, it was an old familiar dance. To her, Lord Emma would always be the boy fumbling for a compliment. And perhaps there was comfort in that, a memory of home on the bleak frontier. This is giving me such a strange melancholy. I don't know. And it is also very good at this point to take a moment to just remember how far we've come in Heavensward up until where we are in patch 3.3. I'm still reconciling what happened at the end of the MSQ. in 3.3. 1,000 pardons, Master Kingslayer. Had I known you were planning to pay us a visit, I would have seen that you received a proper reception. A feast, perhaps, or at least some formal welcome with the men in full dress. No need, Redwall, no need. It's alright, it's quite alright. You have more than earned it. One only need to look to the pilgrims who come in their droves to pray before the relief to see the truth of that. Some abide in silence whilst others shed tears, not for sorrow, you understand, but for joy. Joy at being released from Nidhogg's torment. So Redwall, the shipment has been unloaded, and the quartermaster confirms that all supplies are accounted for. Master Kingslayer, are you here on official business? Kind of. I'm just like doing a kind of little Ishgardian world tour, little reminiscent. A journey to reflect and remember. Aye, much has changed since first we came here together. Since I abandoned you to follow the heretic's trail alone. Come, my lord, mayhap you recall the survivor whom you carried back to Falcon's Nest that day? Well, his wife but recently gave birth to their first child. Is that so? Well, mayhap I should pay him a visit. Though he would doubtless be honoured, my lord, you need not put yourself to such trouble. Your responsibilities as Count surely leave little enough time as it is. Think not on that. I am still me, and you are still you. Whatever our respective titles, I would speak to you as a friend. This preoccupation with position and power has sown no end of discord between our two houses, to the great detriment of our nation. It is especially galling when one considers that much of what we have achieved was by virtue of our blood and not our character. So call me Count if you must, but know that I take no pride in it. Mayhap one day, when I have earned it, I will, but not today. Oh, Artie. Still himself, is he? No, I don't know. I think he's definitely changed. An honourable man, mindful of tradition, he was loath to accept the assistance of a foreigner in exile. But when forced to confront bitter truths, he looked within and found himself wanting. Pride be damned then, if it lead one astray. He would set aside his prejudices and join hands with this gifted outcast for the greater good of Ishgard. Indeed, indeed. Oh, that's a good point. I still haven't tried moving and mounting. Oh, I can't even mount here, so GG. Typical. Fucking typical. Oh, I really don't like coming in here. It's just... I don't trust it. I do not trust it. Why is the banger music playing?
2 foreign heretics against 2 knights of the Heavensward. Under the watchful gaze of the Fury, they would fight, and the winner's claim would be proven true. It was the opening gambit of a greater game whose stakes would remain unknown for some time.
Hey! Why'd it have to go so damn hard? Is that just nearby? There it is. Good evening to you, sir. Halloween's blessings be upon you. Keep your blessings, you creep.
Oh no. You're in the cutscene. I didn't mean to call you a creep. Father, please. You are Master Kingslayer, if I'm not mistaken. We have met, though I'm sure you do not remember. 'Twas a lifetime ago when you answered the Archbishop's summons. I often come here to reflect upon all that has come to pass, and when I saw you gazing at the Holy Vault, I thought perhaps you had too. You turned our world upside down. Everything we held dear. For change, for the truth. They say it had to be done, that His grace sought godhood. If so, then perhaps it was the Fury's will that you prevail. But to say it, to believe it, I know that no man is without sin, but he was pious and humble, wholly devoted to the church and to his people. I knew him, sir, and he was a good man. Whatever else he may have been, I will remember him as a good man. To walk the righteous path, to live for the sake of others, to rise to the highest station yet remain powerless to bring an end to your people's suffering. What price salvation then? What sacrifice beyond reason? For uneasy lies the head that wears a crown. Indeed, indeed. Steph, welcome back to the stream. How's it going? Whoa, are you going back to Limsa? Country roads take me home to Limsa, where I belong, on the lower decks. Do I have to go through the... hold on, is it in here? Yeah. That's what I was looking for. Storm Sergeant, it's been a while. Lieutenant Kingslayer, this is most unexpected. Do you have business with the Admiral? Bruh, let me in. Journey of Remembrance, you say? Well, far be it from me to deny you. Unannounced or not, I suspect the Admiral will be most displeased if she heard that I had turned you away. Step aside, old boy. Thank the Navigator. I'd resigned myself to another day spent listening to my advisors prattle on about the Beastman's latest movements. Come, Lieutenant, tell me of your adventures. The Ishgardians sail in uncharted waters, though I hope these new reforms of theirs meet with no resistance. It would not be the first grand voyage to run afoul of reefs ere it properly began. But with Sir Emmerich at the helm, they may yet chart a course for generations to follow. Which is not to say our own doesn't need correcting. The Alliance has grown complacent. The bloody nose you gave us at the melee showed me that. Nor have I forgotten the lessons of the banquet. Rest assured, we will root out any further turncoats before the dagger is at our back. You have my word on that, and Lady Yugiri's besides. She has never been one to retreat, much less in the face of transparent theatrics, but this had been no ordinary battlefield. Its rules of engagement anything but clear. So she would watch, and she would learn, and in time, she would act. Ooh, okay. Never again, Lieutenant. Never again. Yo. Revenant's Toll! Holy we are going on a magical mystery tour. This is nuts! I'm starting to get nervous. Wait. What? Upstairs? Oh, hold on. Hello? As you were.
Uh-huh. What the? You having a special dish prepared? You need to be careful, okay? I know it doesn't look like it's possible, but this Lala is hella dangerous. With that whisk, even at this distance, they could vault this table, do a somersault, stab that in your eyes. Are you wearing glasses? Have you got protective glasses on? No, you're fucked. It's over. It's over. Seriously, you need to be careful, Nagiri. Master Redzy, is all to miss? Oh, I accidentally skipped. I am both flattered and surprised that you should remember my small role in this tale, given the grandeur of your subsequent endeavors. Though I must confess to having derived some selfish pleasure from donning the garments of the shinobi once more. I am honored to have been able to assist in freeing General Raban from his captivity. And I believe I speak for all my countrymen when I say that we are most grateful to having been granted the opportunity to contribute to the restoration of the Scions. Much has changed, it is true, and much may never be as it once was. But in watching you and yours rise from the ashes and rebuild, I am reminded that we must never give in to despair. There is always something which may yet be saved. Indeed. Indeed. She has a quest for us? Let me check. Happy. Is this carry on? This is carry on. Okay, cool. I was gonna say that was shorter than I expected. The oaths we swear. Before we continue, I've got an ad break that's supposed to start in like a minute or so, so I'm just gonna run it now. Everybody, take a break. Get some snacks, some H2O, maybe a blanket, and then pray. Return to stream. Also, KMC and Cerebo, welcome back to the stream. I hope you're good. Boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna grab a snack too. Super fast, BRB. Pray, return to the street. Hold up. Hold up. Flodine resubscribed and has been supporting for 6 months. Thank you very much for the resubscribe. And Cerebo has resubscribed for 6 months? Is it doing that thing again where I'm not reading it right? Did you mean to do that? Am I reading it right? And you've been subscribed for 5 months. It didn't share? Huh? Cerebro and Floating, thank you very much for the support. I really do appreciate it. And Asura, welcome back to the stream. How's it going, buddy? And Pokey, hello! Did you miss a lot? I've done the first steps. The first section of the paths we walk. And now... Now we press on. Now we press on. And Cavani, thank you very much for the follow and welcome to the Go Merry crew. Oi, oi, oi. The oaths we swear. Prevention was ever better the cure, as Sagiri knows only too well. God damn. Will you be travelling to Uldar next? If so, I have a favour I'd ask you. I would appreciate if I didn't have to travel to Uldar next. Can I just skip Uldar? I prepared a special... Wait, what? A special who? Nugent? What is this word? Unguent. I prepared a special unguent to aid in General Raban's rehabilitation. Is it like a type of ointment or something? Or like a salve? Injuries such as his must be tended to daily, even long after they have healed. You need only deliver it to his man, Commander Swift. He will see that the Flame General receives it. Okay. Yes, it's like a salve. Oh, nice. Good guess. Mousal, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Redzy on car audio. Cerebo, this is your car speaking. Fill me up. Why would I say that on stream? Oh, I'm so stupid. Greetings, Redzy. What have you there? What do I have here? I have a salve. A Doman salve. Containing a variety of ground herbs and natural oils, the recipe for this traditional medicine has been passed down for generations. No! Good gracious me! We're under attack! We're under attack by Noble and his knowledgeable crew! Hey, Noble, thank you so much for the raid! How's it going? Is that a one-piece notification? Get out of here. Yeah, buddy. Welcome to the stream. How's it going, man? What was you up to today, Noble? Pray, tell us what you've been doing. And welcome to my humble stream, to you and everyone that you bring with you. My name is Redzy. I'm a long-time World of Warcraft player who has embarked on a journey of an Eorzean lifetime from Azeroth through to Eorzea. I am doing it all, baby. Taking it very, very carefully, very honestly, and very methodically, playing through the game patch by patch, taking it all in, and slowly slowly, bit by bit, getting caught up with what this whole thing is about. It's so good. It's so good. Things are good. We took my Zival through Battle for Azeroth and spoke about the story that went down. God damn. Oh, Silver gets away from Noble. Do you guys do you know one another? That is very lovely. So how far in am I? I am. So we've recently finished patch 3.3 MSQ in Heavensward. Very cataclysmic ending. And we're just tying up the last bits that remain in patch 3.3 content-wise before we move on to patch 3.4 MSQ. And I do find it very interesting that what happened in the MSQ happened when it did. I honestly thought that that kind of plotline would be saved for patch, I assume, 3.5, and that there would be a twist then that would shift us towards where the next expansion would take. But it's been tied up early, and has once again done something that I found that Heavensward has done very, very well so far, which is spin multiple plates, have multiple threats building and growing in their severity. Uh-oh, we got an F in the chat? Oh, no. Hold on, let's see. We back? Pray. Drop a Nemo if we back. Drip! No! 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 Are we back, or are we completely gonzo? We're back again? Okay, hold up. Yeah. Okay. What's going on there? Right. Upload rate is stabilized once again. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to jinx it, but I think we're back. I think we're back. Are we back? I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to jinx it. I'm thinking we're back. Where did I get to in my yapping before we effed again? We back. Maybe it's because I'm yapping. Maybe the yap is so strong and dense and powerful that it requires more upload and tanks the whole stream. Could be that. Alright, cool. I think we're back. Basically, Heavensward has done a very good job of subverting expectations and setting you up so that you think you know what's going on and you're aware that multiple plates are being spun and that threats are bubbling, and it felt like we were very much doing a lot of like putting out fires, and then another one, something else took us away and we'd have to go and take care of that. And that happened a lot to the point where when we actually arrived at what happens in 3.3, I'm being very careful to not talk about any spoilers for anybody, but for the events that actually happen within 3.3, it felt like it was kind of early, which I have begun to experience no small amount of MSQ PTSD. I am terrified. I am actually frightened and have a little bit of anxiety when it comes to an MSQ stream because I don't know, is it going to be okay? And that's a very interesting way to feel. about an MMORPG story in particular. So this is a fantastic experience that I really am enjoying to the utmost, but it also then gave me the afterthought. I mean, it's maybe a week and a half or 2 weeks since we rolled credits. No, we didn't roll credits, but we finished the MSQ for 3.3. And I have to say that I've still been reconciling and also partially compartmentalizing and not actually processing what happened. Like, I didn't think it was going to happen when it did. What did happen wasn't exactly as expected. It's good, obviously, to not read it, see it coming, and then have it happen and be like, oh, that was boring. But it's also the fact that I had in the lead up to 3.3 been saying, something feels so off. I'm not seeing enough of the Garleans. I'm not seeing enough about what's happening there. The Emperor is shown a lot in the beginning of Heavensward, and then I ain't seen him for ages. It feels off. There are more dangers, and we know there are, but we've been so busy with this thing that even when I overcome it, I'm like, this doesn't, I don't feel safe. I don't feel like this is a relief, breathing moment, and I fully expect to be in a whole world of emotional pain and suffering the next time I step into an MSQ. But it is amazing. It is some of the best storytelling. And I've done a video where I talk about my feelings so far, where I recap how like 2.0 to the end of 2.5 felt, and I briefly talk about how it's felt for the start of Heavensward, and it is very reminiscent of the pinnacle of the type of storytelling and narrative that we got in the earlier seasons of Game of Thrones. I'm talking like season 1, season 2, season 3, maybe just season 1, season 2, but it's just the type of thing where there are known knowns and known unknowns, but now I know that there are unknown unknowns, and of course there would be. But we also got something that happened in part of the Azazlar raid Warring Triads stuff in 3.3 that I'm like, I'm now aware of a greater universe, that this star, this planet is, there's others, and they have their own warriors of light or equivalents, and they're heroes, and they have primals, and so I am properly locked in. I'm paying attention. I'm enjoying all of it, reading all of it, skipping none of it, and having an absolute blast on my journey of an Eorzean lifetime. Episode 1 coming soon. Like and subscribe. Terms and conditions apply. See in store for details. What? So yes, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. But again, Noble, thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it, mate. And I hope you've been good since since I first met you and saw you, and since I last saw you. I hope you're good. Kaylee, welcome to the stream. How's it going? And May, hello. And Acadia, hello. Also, Matt, thank you very much for the follow, and welcome to the Going Merry crew. Appreciate it. Okay, so we are delivering some Doman medicine to Swift so that he can hand it over to Roban. Let's see. Unugent? I was not aware the general required such stuff. And one of our Doman friends made this for him, did she? Very well. I shall be sure to pass it on. Actually, wait here. We have just this moment concluded a meeting, and I expect he would be glad to speak with you before returning to the palace. All good, Noble. Enjoy the snacks. Enjoy your raid, and good luck with it later. Get some loot and have some fun. Big love, mate. Hope he's good. So, Commander Swift tells me that you came all this way to deliver Unugent. Daily, she says. Well, mayhap it's best to be prudent. The gods alone know why you agreed to deliver it for her, though.
Unless you mean to favor me with a rematch I requested. Oh, Roban, buddy, we can 1v1 if you want. If you want. You want to lose in front of all these wonderful people. Alright, you know, I don't... I'm not above putting you down again. It hasn't got to be that way, though. I jest, lad. You're on a journey of reflection, are you not? Aye, Melv said as much. And now you want to relive the moment you pulled me from the pit Ilberd left me in to rot. Ah, Ilberd. What a mother... It shames me to think it, that I was so blind to this hatred. Lolorito tells me that it was not always so, that Ilberd admitted to him he once believed that I would return to Alamigo at the head of an army. But years passed and I did nothing. For all my accomplishments, for all my wealth, power and influence, I did naught to better the plight of my people. Not for lack of trying, but Ilberd didn't know. He thought the bull of Alamigo had grown fat and complacent, and my story set a bad example for our countrymen. Forget your homeland and chase the Uldan dream. A fine, impossible dream which gave men the strength to endure their hardships and try to make new lives for themselves here. So the dream had to die. He would kill me, stir up the disillusioned, arm them at the monetarist expense, and then... Forgive me. The Scions paid the price for my failings. The gods know I've no shortage of debts to repay, of vows to keep and duties to discharge. But mark me well, lad. There will be a reckoning. Mayhap not today, mayhap not tomorrow, but a reckoning there will be. And I'll be there to help you see it done, Roban. Don't you worry, buddy. Oh, quick question. Is there any type of glam that we can get in the game that is like his shoulder cloak at any point? You don't have to tell me where I get it or anything, no spoilers, but just please tell me there is something like that, because it is damn cool. A refugee of a fallen nation, he had risen from the depths of poverty to claim a seat on the syndicate. Yet for all his great deeds, one was left undone. And like sands through an hourglass, the years slipped away, taking with them an old friend's hope. Kinda, not nearly enough. Oh man. Where are we off to? Boganane Mills and Kurthus. Okay. Okay. Kurthus. Pecos, what's up? Wait, that sounds ominous. I need to know the exact date of the reckoning. How are we supposed to, like, you know, what if we're busy? Or what if we got something that we're at that day and we need to leave early so we can make it on time? It's a bit too fast and loose, isn't it? There are a couple of shoulder cloaks, but none nearly as cool as his. It is damn cool. It is damn cool. God damn this song. Okay, before we start this, I'm just going to put the BRB screen on for a second and mute my mic. I need to call my dad. Today was his first day starting radiotherapy, and he's finally just given me a call back, and I've just missed it. So I'm going to give him a call and just have a very brief chat and see how he is. And then we will continue and speak with this house who do not dare night. BRB.
pray. Return to the stream. Alright. Thank you very much for the well wishes and the love, guys. Appreciate that. Dad's feeling pretty good. He's almost home. Everything went well, and we'll just have to see how he feels in the coming days. Okay. We continue with the House Dunedain Knight for the oaths that we swear. By the Fury, is that you, Master Kingslayer? Forgive me, but what reason could you possibly have for returning to this godforsaken place? Well, here is a pretty important place, to be honest, isn't it? Mayhap it is fate which brings you here on this day of introspection and reflection. We are come to Gorgonain Mills to accept the surrender of half a dozen heretics who once fought for the Lady Iceheart. If you're intending to visit the cellars, I would ask that you do nothing to unsettle them. Wow. I'll tell you what, I really like that they have this as part of a quest for you to do. At what I guess is, 3.3 would be the midpoint, if any. Or, for the journey through Heavensward, and this is just a really nice way to literally, reflect. I mean, to see this down here. It's ironic to think that this symbol, when we saw this is supposed to be a symbol of heresy. This is what the heretics would pray to. This is everything that the Ishgard that we arrived to was fully against. And now, the same symbol, if not an incredibly close one, is what is something that people are praying to say thanks for the end to the Dragon Song War, to so many years of suffering. This is really, really well done. And there's always details in this game. There's always something. Wait, I know you. You were at the amphitheater with the Dragon Slayer. I suppose we owe you an apology. When you came to us seeking parley, we were sure it was a scheme to lure Our Lady. We were sure about a lot of things. When she first shared her revelation, when she told us that she was not Saint Shiva Reborn, we assumed it was a test, for we had not prayed for salvation. Had she not descended to deliver us from evil? She replied that our prayers were but fuel for a fever dream, a construct born of desperation and denial. She was no savior, she said. But when we marched upon Ishgard regardless, she pulled us from the brink of oblivion and implored us to find another way. And here we are, ready to lay down our arms at last. It is time. She considered you a friend. Had things been different, mayhap we could have been friends too. Farewell. Forsaken by gods and men, they found salvation in a revelation. They would take up arms against their own kind to set ancient wrongs to right. Cut out Ishgard's festering heart and the war would be over. This they knew, believed with all their being, until their savior told them their efforts would be for naught. Could you imagine if, like, the person that you think is going to be your savior... Oh, mounting and moving is so good. Let's do it again. You just be running, and I'm sprinting, and then, whoa, bam! Oh, that is great. It's so crazy how that feels really alien. Like, it feels so alien. And I've only really been playing 14 for 9 months, we could say. Manjile, hello, welcome to the stream. You saw some videos on TikTok I followed a couple of days ago. Thank you very much for coming over from TikTok. I appreciate that. Thank you. Welcome to the stream. AC, what's going on? Welcome back. How's it going? Yeah, I bet the muscle memory is just so, like, for people who have been playing for a very long time, this must just feel like it's breaking all the rules. Well, if it isn't the great warrior of light himself, he who slew the dreadworm Nidhogg, bringing an end to 1,000 years of war and my very livelihood. Genlo, chill. Well, go on then, strike me down and finish the job. Stab me right in the heart. I'll even lend you my spear if you like. After all, I won't bloody need it. Tell me the truth for a moment. I had you fooled. Ye gods, as if I could hate the man who rid us of Nidhogg. Oh, unless you worry, that business about me losing my livelihood couldn't be further from the truth. In point of fact, peace is proving surprisingly lucrative. As our nation's ties with Racefelger's brood have grown stronger and our interests in Dravania have begun to expand, we've seen a marked increase in the number of travelers on the road. Needless to say, said travelers require protection, which we're only too happy to provide. Granted, such work will not earn you a lordship like slaying a dragon might, but it pays well and is far less prone to end in incineration, which seems a reasonable enough compromise, all things considered. As long as there are wars to fight, there will be those who take up arms, not out of hatred or even a sense of duty, but for want of better employment. When presented with an alternative, such individuals may gladly trade their swords or for scythes, or failing that, pledge them to a more worthy cause. That last bit there, or pledge them to a more worthy cause, I don't like the way that felt to read. Like, all these displaced warriors or soldiers could be getting, like, rallied to another cause that we know not yet. I mentioned some glam that I could acquire. What was I looking for roughly? Oh, in terms of the clips that I've been posting 3 times a day for 2 weeks now. They are all from, I mean, the first 5 or 4 streams that I did of Final Fantasy XIV, whereas today's stream 88. Is it day 88? So what I was talking about in terms of a glam then, I'm past it now. I mean, look at me. I am a guardian knight of House Forto. Looking fine. Looking fine. Something the matter, son? Naff giving you trouble? I wouldn't say that. A journey of remembrance, eh? Gods, it feels like only yesterday that your sail turned up in Tailfeather with you in tow. back into our lives and gone all too soon. Did I ever tell you how we found her 5 years back? In a torpor out in the forest, all by our lonesome. Aye, well, we weren't about to leave her there, so we carried her back here and tended to her until she woke up. Didn't say a word for days, you see. Just sat there and stared up at the sky as if the ground held nothing for her. And it didn't, we learned, when she finally spoke. Now, you might think she's not one to smile, but if you'd seen her in those years that followed... Then one day, all of a sudden, she says that she's got a truth that must be shared, and ups and leaves for the gods knows where, and that was the last we heard of her for a time. Redemption's not beyond us, friends. Come and hear the truth. Come and hear the Lady Iceheart speak. They did, from far and wide, or so the story went. Some said that there was nothing in it, but I knew. I knew. I think, Redzy, that deep down most folk want to do right by themselves and by others. And then they try. Oh, how they try. You do, certainly. And so did she. Something along those lines 5 minutes ago. Yeah, I was asking... The only thing I asked about recently about Glam was General Raban has a shoulder cloak. Is there anything like that in the game? I don't really want to know where to get it or whatever. I just want to know if it's a thing that I will eventually come across. Because it looks so damn cool. Blank and Zan, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good one. So is Mars gonna give me something else here? I assume it's gonna be the legacies that we leave to continue on this this quest chain. Knight, thank you very much for the follow and welcome to the Go Merry crew. I appreciate it. To anyone who's also new to the stream, !mark Discord or !mark Cult. Either one will take you to the same good place, I promise. And also !mark FC if you are either new to Final Fantasy or you're a long-time player or you fancy joining the Going Merry crew, my free company over on Light Zodiac. Come and join us. Have a blast. As you can tell, I am doing everything in Final Fantasy XIV in a sort of patch order on my journey of an Eorzean lifetime. And so if there's anything that you wanted to kind of go back and do again or join me in experiencing for the first time, or just hang out with other awesome, lovely, wonderful people, pray, join us. Join us. Knight, you think there is something like the cloak, but double checking it at the moment, it's very late content? Okay. I will get there one day. One day. Is it worth playing on a PS5 or should you wait to get a PC? E-boy, welcome to the stream. Final Fantasy XIV is incredibly playable and highly playable on console. It is the same, I think it's the same client on both. The game is entirely designed UI-wise to be more than compatible with controllers. To the point where there are players who play on PC who use controller who no longer use mouse and keyboard. It is incredibly robust. It is out of the box, good to go, off the rip. Something that I think it really has going for it is it's super accessible in that regard. The legacies we leave. Marcy would see you on your way. Apologies, you came here to think on your own memories, not listen to mine. I take it the NAF are next? Right then, if we're to do this properly, you'll need to gather up incentives, same as before. In case you've forgotten, there's a basket of fresh Kumalane Kalium tree. There's a basket of fresh fruit and a good-sized jar of landtrap nectar and a dirty great cartload of young narco flesh. Arnie? Oh, come on, lad. Surely you can't be that bloody daft. You're more than welcome in their village already. Safe travels. I was gonna say, I was about to say no fucking shot. I've done some of like the Beast Tribe intro stuff. I'm down. I'm down. They know me. King Toad, welcome to the stream. Yes, very good point. The free trial is super expansive in Final Fantasy XIV. Somebody post the copy pasta. Have you heard of Final Fantasy XIV, the award-winning MMORPG with a free trial up to whatever level and all the expansions? Hunter of dragons and gods, I bid you welcome. What would you ask of me this day? Once we would have no conception of what you speak. The one mind does not forget, but we do. It can be most distressing. To remember is not enough. One must strain and give words to memory, and inscribe words on parchment. This is the chronicler's calling. He wrote of how you came to Lost Asvath, and how you left to slay Ravana, and how the young hunter trained with the old hunter while you were away. We shall treasure these memories, this history you have given us, and when the Vath join us, we shall share in them as well. Bound no longer to the will of the many, they were now free to walk their own path. Thus reborn, they would write the first chapter of a new history to be passed on to future generations. And as their culture grew older and richer, so too would their story. Please tell me, after we speak to Vito, I get sent to go and speak to the Moogles. Please. Vito! Oh, good to see you, old buddy. Friend of Ysael, warrior of warriors, thou art ever welcome in Anix Shrine. What bringeth thee to us this night? I am doing a magical mystery tour. There is much wisdom to be gained from magical mystery tours looking into the past. To walk half-remembered paths and walk anew their twisted and turns. We too do this, though not through pilgrimage, nor less the written word beloved by the historians. In so doing, we preserve the deeds of our lost and chronicle the passings of ages. Naught hath greater power to stir our hearts. 'Twas a dirge of profoundness, sadness, that roused Nidhogg's brood to action. A dirge which soundeth no more. Now a new song riseth to fill the void. One of hope rekindled, of war's end and peace rebirth. I shall sing of thee and Ysael ever after, that all may know and remember. As if the dragons now sing a song about us. Don't make me tear up. Vito. In the chorus, the fallen could rise once more. For none are dead whose names yet echo in the heavens. And the song would not end until the last voice fell silent. Heroes and villains, sinners and saints, all would live again. Oh shit, they're sending us to Moghome. Yes, let's go. To my people. Blank, thank you for the follow and welcome to the Going Merry crew. Appreciate it. I always forget. Can I just go down here? Yes, there we go. Oh, down, down, down to Moogle Town. Down, down, down to Moogle Town.
Well, yank my palm and call me a mole bat. I certainly wasn't expecting to see you today. Still calling yourself Redzy? Not that there's anything wrong with that, Kupo. Anyway, what are you doing here? Hold on, what do you mean? What do you mean still calling myself Redzy? Moglin, what are you're creeping me out. Maybe I need to change myself to Mogsy. Thank heavens for that. I was sure you were going to ask for help with yet another one of your irks. Exciting quests. But by all means, we'd love to pass the time reminiscing about the good old days. Mogred. Mogred. 'Tis I, Count Mogred. And when better than now, Kupo? What with you friends visiting and all? Wait here and I'll fetch them. Mogred. Whoa! Is that Kane Sana? What the fuck? What are you doing here? Did you come here? Back when we first arrived? Or did we go to you and speak about other Moogles that we'd found in the sky? Oh my god, it feels like so long ago. All glad am I to see you again, Redzy, and in Mogholm of all places. Kupopo, it really is you! And just when we were about to leave. I think it wonderful, this pilgrimage of yours, a final reflection upon the past, that you might face the future with eyes unclouded and a heart at peace. Few would deny that the events of recent days warrant such contemplation. When last we stood in this place, I dare say none among our number would have believed what was to follow, young Estinian least of all. Upon learning what befell him at Azizlar, I confess I thought him lost. When Master Alphino told me of your great struggle and of his salvation, I was reminded of your talent for the impossible. If you ask me, he seemed altogether too stubborn to die, though I suppose it is no small feat to evict a spite-filled worm once it has made its home in one's head. True. With Nidhogg's passing, the children of Ishgard and Dravania may at last look to the future. It is my hope, however, that they will not forget the deeds of history, nor the many thousands of lives lost in their conflict, for only through remembrance will they avoid the mistakes of the past. Agreed. Agreed. We thank you once again for your hospitality, Chief Moglin, and pray that you will one day allow us to extend you the same courtesy. I wish you well on your journey, Redzy. May you ever walk in the light of the crystal. Until we meet again, Kupo. Bye. I love the Moogles. Even in the farthest reaches of distant, dangerous lands, one may chance upon a friendly face. Though given to mischief and largely unconcerned by the troubles of the outside world, they came to understand Ishgard's plight and agreed to lend their aid. Eventually, that is. I suppose that's equidistant, isn't it? Yeah. Robbie, are you just standing here contemplating, reflecting on your journey, Robbie? Oh. God damn, Heavensward zone music hits harder and harder the further you go in the patches. I cannot deal.
Oh my god, it was so long ago when we were here with Alfie, Estinian and Ysael. Oh, it's just us on our own now? The crackling warmth of Alphino's campfire, the savoury waft of Ysael's bubbling stew, the soft snoring of Morgan, asleep on the grass. Oh yeah, Morgan was there. Morgan is going to be so pissed, that's the second time I forgot them. A cold wind blew that night as well, and on the morrow they mounted the steps and blew the horn. But having climbed to the summit with hope in their hearts, they descended dejected, weighed down by truths too grim to contemplate. That one was way, way sadder than it needed to be. Why they gotta do me like that? Why? Why? God damn it. Oh, going to the Royal Promenade. You there, over here, quickly. I should have known you would see through my disguise. But enough talk. We cannot linger here, lest the guards recognize their sultana. Nanomo? What do you mean? No. Oh wow, this is such a throwback. As you may have deduced, I was taking the air outside the palace when I saw you standing there staring off into space. Have you something on your mind? Just thinking about how far we've come. I understand completely. So much has happened. So much has changed. And all in so short a space of time. Even now I struggle to make sense of it all. But one thing at last is abundantly clear. I owe you an immense debt of gratitude for all that you have done on my behalf and on behalf of those whom I hold dear. After I awoke, Papa Shan told me everything. It was a lot to take in, but nothing could prepare me for what Lord Laruto had to say. That ruthless, manipulative swine came before me and expressed regret for what had come to pass, and thinking to make amends, offered all of Teleji Ajaleji's assets, as well as half of his own personal fortune to the crown, and I accepted. Long did I debate how to best use his wealth. There is no end to the troubles facing our nation and no shortage of worthwhile causes. Yet none among our people have suffered more than the refugees, and it is they who shall receive the first aid and succor. There is also the matter of the terrible wrongs committed against you and yours, for which I am in a large part responsible. Nay, do not protest. It is the truth. Accordingly, I have set aside monies to aid in the Scion's rebuilding, if you would have them. I mean, Nanamo, that's really generous of you, but we have a slight problem. All of the scions are not still accounted for. The lost seeing stones. That would be most welcome. Thank you, Your Grace. Pray, do not thank me, not after all you have suffered, and know that I do not think to atone for my mistakes with money is a tool which I would see put to good use. Oh, listen to me. So much for enjoying a moment's respite outside the palace walls. Rather seems I have brought my responsibilities with me. I suppose I should return. Lady Lyrilla, you must come at once. Father is worried sick, you know. Oh, confound it. You lot, search this area. I know she came through here. Wait, Papa Shan? On the other hand, it is essential that a ruler see firsthand how her subjects go about their daily lives, and I have not visited the market in weeks. It would seem a shame to let this opportunity go to waste. Redzy, might I impose on you to have a brief yet cordial conversation with those Sultan Swan? I'll leave the choice of the subject matter up to you. Take care. Whoa, wait, you sneaky little... You want me to just distract? Redzy used distract. It was super effective? I don't know. Wait, where are they? They're around here. Oh my god. Sultan Spawn. You won't believe it. I beg your pardon, sir, but did you perchance see a young Lalafilian noblewoman pass this way? No. Are you certain? Oh dear. Master Papashan said this might happen, but I never truly believed it was serious. Imagine losing the Sultanate. The triumphs we share. The Sultan Sworn Elite sports a faintly troubled expression, as if straining to remember something important. You leave the oven on? Very risky business. Very risky business. We have ads that are going to start in a minute, so I'm going to start them now. Everybody, 3-minute break. Stretch, get some snacks, hydrate, get a blanket, get cozy. And then we continue with the triumphs that we share in Final Fantasy XIV. Yo. Just gonna take a moment to see how bad are things in my armory. The hats are not looking good. I'm gonna have to go through and get rid of some bits again. For sure. I've got 25 of these to spend. I didn't actually spend any. Redzy, what the fuck is that? This, my friend, is organized chaos. Honest, I swear. Seba, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Redzy, how bad is traffic in your area? Because I've seen the decline here the past few years. Traffic in my area where I used to live, where before I moved in January, was pretty bad in the part of London that I lived in. Whereas where I live now, which is like a village, no traffic. No traffic. Shit internet though, hence that disconnect issue that we had earlier. Also, of all the timings for my internet to be like, oh, well, I'm gonna play up now. Nobble raids me, and I'm like saying hello, and then it's like, no, you're not. No. No. Mm-mm. Rainy, welcome to the stream. Your inventory is worse. A warrior of light of my own heart. I have to go through periodically and take care of this. I had thought to prune as I went, and I thought that I did, but you know what? I clearly haven't, because I don't need this, for example. So I'm gonna have to do a little pruning very, very soon. Basically just chuck it all into guild Grand Company seals. Bow show. Okay, welcome back to the stream. How were the ads? Were they good? Was there any ads that were talking about dog food? We were talking about that at the beginning of the stream. Wonder if anyone got any dog food ads. Okay. Oh, Tahani, welcome to the stream. How's it going? We are about to begin the triumphs we share. The Sultan Sworn Elite sports a faintly troubled expression as if straining to remember something important. Okie dokie. Wait, I know you. You're Redzy. Redzy Kingslayer. Why, yes, it's me. Hello. How's it going? Welcome. Hello. Sultan Sworn Elite, welcome to the stream. How's it going? What a stroke of luck. I can't think of none better qualified to help us. You see, it is no mere noblewoman that we seek. But Master Papashan was most explicit about the need for secrecy. Pray, forget I mentioned it. We will find the lady on our own. What cruel fate to lose her father as a child and be compelled to rule in his stead, and how the years had tempered her dreams and taught her, sometimes brutally, the price of naivety. Though outwardly unscathed by her ordeal, it was a wiser and more wary Nanamo who reclaimed the throne. Yeah, exactly, Steph. Hello, Sultan Sworn Elite, and welcome to the Going Merry crew. Alright, Revenant's Toll, we're coming back. We are on our way. Let's go. Wait. You? I'm not sure. Have I spoken to you before? Eliane, I feel like maybe. There you are, Redzy. Higiri told me of your pilgrimage. I knew it was only a matter of time before you sought me out. I too have been reflecting on the choices which shaped my path. When I took the road with my grandfather, when I joined the Crystal Braves, when I tried and failed to warn you before the banquet. Oh shit, how's things? Yeah, I can imagine. Pretty tough. I had my suspicions about Wilfred's death, that it was the work of Garlean's spy within our ranks, but I could not be sure who was involved, hence my desire to speak with you in private. I thought long and hard about how to approach you without rousing suspicion, maybe too long. Eventually, I decided to arrange a meeting with Mistress Momodi. Little did I know the bastards Laurentis had seen me do it. Shortly thereafter, the fourth received urgent summons, and needless to say, I had no choice but to answer, and soon found myself at the mercy of Captain Ilbin's band of traitors. They confined me to the Rising Stones, along with others still loyal to the Scions, Riel, Epheme, Artemis. Quite what they had planned to do with us I couldn't say. Mayhap they thought we'd turn. Give time. The fools. Lieutenant Yuyu Hayes bid the Third keep us under constant guard,
But when Captain Ilberd moved to carry out General Raban's execution, they were forced to withdraw all but a token force, which we took by surprise one night, and then it was over. One might argue that it turned out better than it had any right to, all things considered. Still, there are nights when I lie awake wondering if I'd done things differently, if I'd been more careful or more decisive. What then? There is naught to be gained from thinking thus. We must count our blessings, must we not? We are still here, and most of what was broken can be rebuilt. You'll see, Redzy. You'll see. It's very difficult to overcome that feeling of ruminating on what you could have done differently and how to get a different outcome, but in the end, it will only take you so far. For the freedom of all, it had begun when an oath and ended with a betrayal, and the conspirators turned on their comrades for coin and country. The good and true were beaten and imprisoned, or else butchered where they stood. But even in the darkest moments, they never stopped believing that the dawn's light would shine again. Oh, are we off to see Sid, Wedge, and Biggs? My boys! Yes, we are. Excuse me. Wait. Wait. Where are my boys? Why, hello there, Redzy. Fancy meeting you here. Hey, my boys! Alright, let's go! How's it going, Onion Head? Reminiscing about the glory days, eh? Aye, we spent many a sleepless night hammering away in that corner of ours. How's your mana cutter holding up, by the way? To be honest, Beaks, I haven't actually flown it in a very long time, but I'm sure it works just fine. Just fine. See? Even my character lied. Ah, that's good to hear. Not that I had any doubts, like, our craftsmanship's second to none. Quite right. It will take more than swirling winds and raging dragons to bring her down, and that, my friend, is an Ironworks guarantee. Speaking of which, on the back of the field test success, we've gone ahead and licensed the design for mass production. Soon, the Skysteel manufactory will be churning out mana cutters by the dozen. Which is why we're here today, as a matter of fact, to make sure the machinists don't bugger anything up. Apparently, adventurers have been queuing up to place an order, and even some sky pirates. Ah, just imagining the sea of clouds teeming with our creations fills me with the farthest pride. Right then, that's enough prattling ourselves on the back. We've got to make sure the cutters are up to snuff, or Jesse will never let us hear the end of it. From now till we finish, there'll be no more breaks, distractions, and not one wink of sleep. Do you hear me? Oh, cart chocobo. Well, we'll leave you to it. Till next time, eh? See you later, boys. It was nice to catch you. I do like them too. Despite the many hardships that had endured, or perhaps because of them, they greeted every new challenge with a smile. Their workshop, their battlefield, their tools, their weapons. They invariably rose to the occasion, delivering ingenious solutions to seemingly insoluble problems. True. Very true. Yo, are we off to some Vanu? Hold up. I didn't mean it. What? No, we're not going to Vanu. Can you miss? I don't want to go towards this one. No.
God, I remember when I first came to this zone and I saw that. And I was just so like, yep, that's not, I don't ever want to go there and fight a big evil bad dragon. I can tell that's where we're going. Yeah, I remember being here with Justinian. Through tempestuous winds they carved a path, reaching the Dreadworm's sanctum, and there did they put him to the sword, yet in the wake of hard-fought victory were secrets laid bare in a vision dark and disturbing. The legacy of the fathers bequeathed to their sons and passed down through the generations, old blood enduring in the new, the mark of original sin. This quest is great. It is so easy to lose sight of everything that you've done on your journey. So I'm really appreciating this. Hilda, what's up? Ah, there he is at last. Gibrilion said that you were wandering all over, reminiscing about days gone by. Seems a bit soon if you ask me. It's not like I don't understand though. Some days I'll be walking through the broom, same as normal, and it'll hit me all of a sudden just how much has changed for us. Though I know it's a bit different from what you've been through. Puts me in mind of the first time I saw him and his friends up near the Aetherite, being shown around by that house 4 times. Oh, you never told me you'd met before. Gooby, thank you very much for the follow, and welcome to the Going Merry crew. It weren't so much as a meeting as a heckling, to be honest. When I heard their guide warning them of paying a visit to the broom, I stuck in my craw. And you've got to admit that Master Alphino is a spitting image of a snotty little lordling. Yeah, I can't argue with that. A little lordling that went on to fight 2 Knights of the Heavensward with Redzy here in a trial by combat, not to mention helping retake the vault from the true brothers. Fury have mercy, it feels like a bleeding lifetime ago, doesn't it? Because it was. What we've got now is nothing like what came before. It's a bleeding rebirth is what it is. Whole comfort to the folk who died getting us here. Still, this peace is ours, and we owe it to ourselves to make the most of it. Meaning, we've got to work twice as hard to make sure the broom is a better place, and there's no more hassling blue bloods neither. It really does feel like a lifetime. Aye aye. A world apart from the opulence of the pillars, they had toiled, shrouded in the haze of the broom. Sentenced to a life of hardship by birth, they dreamed of revolution as children dream of fairies. Then one came and went, and they suddenly found themselves with a seat at the table. Ah, now we're off to some Vanu Vanu. Oxondu, baby. Lonu Vanu, my big chicken. Ho, clouds part and let shine brilliant sun upon Lonu Vanu. Great Netherling warriors returns to Oxondu on the pilgrimage of remembrance? Well, well. Know that we will always be grateful to you for your victory over the Ravenous Wight.
No longer need we fear for the safety of our smallest islands. But Lon Ivano is not one to forget Netherling's first coming, when he saves us from certain death at the hands of the Black Ones, distant memory though it is. Yes, his many deeds are the stuff of legends. We shall remember the stories and the hero's name, Redzy Kingslayer, for they are worthy of celebration now and ever after. Aw, thanks man. That's really nice. An earnest, good-natured people, they had borne witness to the rage of their beloved god's twisted manifestations, and proclaimed it to be false. By the grace of kind travellers were they delivered from its wrath, the mad god's death signalling the birth of a new hero. Holy shit, I am going all over the world. It seriously is a magical mystery tour. This is crazy. Imagine if WoW had any of this. I think it would probably suit it in like the more recent style of narrative that retail delivers, but I mean anything that hasn't been remade or touched up or gone over would be really rough. Like, could you imagine Classic, for example? You go back and you reminisce about, you know, like helping get cactus apples for the cactus apple surprise in the den in Durotar. Like, some of it would just not hit. Some of it would hit, but yeah. Well met, Redzy. What brings you here this day? Reminiscing. Indeed, though it seems an age, it was not all that long ago that we rescued Stola from the livestream. How quickly we began to forget even those memories most precious to us. I'm not speaking on behalf of anyone in particular in the stream or in the community. But I know that quite a sizable amount of the community would not forget this event in particular. Stola's re-emergence from the live stream. You didn't forget. In my defense, I might add that I rarely miss an opportunity to make new memories with my sister in the days since her return. Our conversations are largely on matters of scientific and professional concern, ancient elegant technologies, primals, Ascians, and so forth. She has an insatiable thirst for knowledge, as you know. Yet while I understand her desire to not burden those around her with her troubles and to carry on as she did before, I do worry that her willingness to manipulate her own ether to compensate for the loss of her sight may have dire repercussions. Yeah, I'm still worried about that. She never told you then? But of course, would rather have defeated the purpose. Yeah, she didn't tell us, but we did find out. You should know that the technique she employs places a tremendous strain on her body. She is of course well aware of her limits, and more than willing to ignore them should she deem it necessary. I pray you see that she does not. Regrettably, she is wont to ignore my advice when it does not suit her. Yet given your shared experiences, mayhap she'll be more willing to heed your warnings. Her sister was under no illusions as to the dangers of the life she had chosen.
Should the worst come to the worst, Y'shtola would do what needed to be done. Pay any price, make any sacrifice, and that without hesitation. She was a woman of conviction, deserving of respect and admiration, and no small amount of worry. See, now I'm just worried about Y'shtola all over again. I had allowed that to just settle, you know. I thought it was gonna be fine. I felt like it wasn't so bad, you know. Sorry, I'm just gonna recenter the camera on this zoom scene. There we go. That should be better. It's yeah. That's not great. Now I'm fucking worried all over again. Did someone say this is where the new free Fantasia from 7.2 is? Well, now, which will meet again, and just as I was given another file of Fantasia from my minstrel friend. Cool. Thank you. Bye, people. See you. We're off to Idleshire. Let's go. Yeah, you can't forget the gobbies. Slow fix, old buddy, old pal. Why must governing Great Gobby Nation be so difficult? Like herding koals, stupid koals with much differing views on glorious nation's future direction. Good to see you too, Slowfix. Yes, Slowfix knows he's letting emotions run wild. Uplander is welcome voice of reason. Not like when Uplanders first returned to Idleshire, yes? So much venom in that one's tongue flaps calling Gobbyflocks thieves. But Slowfix saw a way to mutual understanding. Citizenship in society first step in strengthening communal ties. Gives all vested interest in continued prosperity of egalitarian utopia. If you could imagine the sheer tonguemanship on display here from Slowfix. Like, literally, yeah, spit in facts. Like, holy. I fucking love this game. Oh, man. Slowfix is actually a better politician. I won't say than who. But you know who I'm talking about. Holy shit. For the final objective of this quest, you will receive no guidance from the journal or the duty list. You will need to read the text carefully and decipher the clues to determine your next course of action. What? Wait. I've never come across this in the game before. Hold on. This is what I signed up for. Epicentera, moderator of the Going Merry crew and our wonderful community and my humble streams. What have you done? You didn't tell me. You didn't say a damn thing. You're like, oh, Redzy, you should really do this quest before you get like close to progressing into the next part of the patches. Yeah, okay, Epi, I trust you. What the fuck, man? Now I'm doing like puzzles on stream. You said no spoilers, don't blame me. True. Very true. No spoilers. I'm gonna have to use my brain cage. We got this. First time blind mind, 0 deaths. The burdens we bear. Slowfix is a goblin beset by troubles great and small. And now Slowfix bids Uplander fulfill civic duty as citizen of Ardleshire with hand lending of great import. In caves southeast of settlement lives Old Crone, wielder of powerful magics used to craft and make frogmen that chase away curious gobbies. Uplander has made many busy deals with Old Crone, yes? Then Uplander can appeal to Crone's better nature and make her call off Frogman Harriers. Okay. Matoya is up in her, in her cave, so it's weird that it's still showing me stuff on the map. Dum, 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 dum. Alexander. Almost standing up at this point. I think this might be my least favourite zone music in Heavensward. And it's not terrible, it's just all the others are so good. We got some frog quests to do in here some point soon. Let me write that down. I need to make sure. Have I got Matoya's cave on my to-do list? No. Oh no, I do. Yellow side quest from the brooms in Matoya's cave. Yeah, I got that. Cool. Matoya, you old bag. How's it going? Well, this is a pleasant surprise. I'm well aware that you're only here because you want something, but at least you didn't bring your little friends. So, out with it. Can you get the frogs to do stuff? Oh, is that what the goblins told you? That my servants were attacking their poor defenseless scouts with their slightest provocation? Ha! Those little buggers were trying to eat them. They're lucky I didn't have my pirogos return the fader. But you can tell them that from me, that if they try it again, I will personally feed them to my servants one limb at a time. I do hope you didn't come all this way just to play errand boy for those dirty little scroungers. Hey, be nicer to gobbies, okay? Aren't you a bit young to be going on grand journeys of reflection? You haven't lived long enough to have so many regrets. The same goes for that boy complaining that things haven't unfolded as he dreamed they would. It makes no difference what should have happened to Moonphelia. What matters is what did happen. The past is the past, and no amount of wishing you'd done things differently will make it so. Matoya. Moonphelia Swan! I haven't said her name in a hot minute. You make your choices and you do what needs to be done. That's it. That's the attitude you came here with the first time, when you wanted to find a way to get to Azizlar, and you would do so, you would do well to remember it. Right then, I think you've wasted quite enough of my time. It's bad enough that I had to suffer Stola's unannounced visit, so I don't need you making a habit of it too. She was the sum of everything that had come before. Triumphs, failures, all essential, all indispensable. Had things unfolded differently, so too would she. What use then to mourn the woman who never was? There was only this time, this place, this choice. Indeed. Oh wow, yeah, the first time we arrived here was nuts too. Azizlar really did blow my mind. Still kind of does. You spy something on the ground at the landing's edge. A blue bouquet? Oh my god, please don't be flowers from your sail. A bouquet of fresh Nymea lilies lay at your feet, an offering for the departed. Is this where Estinian went? No. Thousand fires blossomed around her as she fell toward the battleship, a crimson star shower amidst the impassive clouds. Then came the azure light, faint at first, soon blinding, then shattering, casting motes of diamond to the four winds. Alright, I'm holding it in. I'm totally fine. I'm totally fine. Everything's fine. Yeah, Epi, we're gonna have words. I live but to emotionally devastate. Such devastation! Holy. Elegant onion ninjas. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. They're cutting them in my room. They're cutting them in the rooms that you're in right now. They're... Oh, for fuck's sake. You know, I knew going to see a Tiamat was going to make me sad, right? But I forgot that this music plays, and now I'm broke. Why?
child of man, chosen of Hydaelyn, naught remaineth for thee here save the delusions of the condemned. In my madness did I spy my departed brood brother in yonder skies, though I know it cannot be so. What sayest thou? My senses are yet mine own? Then he whom I saw was but my dead brother's rancor clad in mortal flesh? Kupuru, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the Go Merry crew. And thou didst deliver him unto death's cold embrace. I bear thee no ill will, child. 'Tis beyond me. All my hatreds are bound up in moments ephemeral and eternal. My beloved's passing and his resurrection. I'm no better than Nidhogg, consumed by love, twisted by rage. I too sought vengeance without end. Yet thou hast since renounced, hast thou not? Through millennia have I watched as time did that which I could not. As the men of Alag perished and their works fell to ruin, leaving me to think on mine own sins in solitude. What folly to despise man his base desires, when hatred's hand so effortlessly drove me to take Ascian Rid. Then look thou on him again with eyes unclouded, and mark how he laboureth to rise above his nature, how he and Racevelga's brood now raise their voices in a shared song of peace. 'Tis my dearest hope that it shall prove the founding stone for a bulwark against the dark. Do you mean like the greater dark? The great evil dark god that we know is about there somewhere? Are you talking about the Warriors of Darkness? Are you talking about the Ascians who are working with the Warriors of Darkness? Midi baby. I can be a bulwark, but you gotta be more specific when you say against the dark, alright? That's a hella generalization, buddy. I can only bulwark so hard. As time delivered Alag unto its reward, so too will it prove this peace true or fleeting as I remain here, apart and watch. I wish that we could save her. Chosen of Hydaelyn, it is well that thou came unto me in contemplation, for the road stretcheth ever on, and thy battle is not yet won. Perhaps there was no hope for them. Perhaps this time they would learn and remember that her part in the tale had ended long ago. Within this monument to hubris would she remain until the end of days, beyond redemption. I think I'm going to take my glasses off preemptively. My brain has followed this through to its conclusion, and I know where the fuck I'm heading up and where I'm ending up. Where this all started, and for whom I am dressed the way I am, and I will finish Heavensward in this way.
Forget how big this structure is. Ah! Let me out, let me out, let me out. God damn, the sheer scale of this thing is still so impressive all these years later. The Undying Ones were defiant, disbelieving even as death embraced them. Then the knights too succumbed, loyal to the last, a cause long lost. His body growing light, the Archbishop looked upon the arbiter of his fate and knew not what he saw. And then it was over. Naught remained save the eyes, thinking to bear them away from the covetous hands of men. Estinium took the accursed baubles into his own, and was duly bent to their will, if only for a time. At a friend's behest, they had embarked on their journey, and so, after their triumphant homecoming and all the pomp and circumstance, there was but one way it could end. Pay respects to a friend. I'm trying to remember where Haunchy's grave is. This is such a really bad time to be having a raid. Hello. Hi, hi Jordan. Hello, Raiders. Oh, fuck my life. Welcome in, everybody. Jordan, thank you so much for the raid. I am just tying up the reminiscent quest line. I'm no further than patch 3.3 in Heavensward though, so please, no spoilers. I love that you've just turned up to fuck my shit up, Jordan. What the hell? How could you do me like this? I was literally just starting to cry. Thank you so much for the raids. Salt and Clarity, thank you for the follows and welcome to the Going Merry crew. For this moment, I'm gonna mute the alerts. To my Going Merry crew who have done this behind my back whilst I've been doing this quest line all stream without me knowing, I fucking love you guys. We swiled. What the fuck is that? What is this emo? You've learned the emo. Oh god, I don't want to know what it looks like. I'm so... Is it not a special one? /H Knight. Okay, that goes on the bar. That goes on the bar for now. 100%. Oh, should I do sit and then what is it so that, I mean, I always sit like this. I always sit like this, but I would like to sit respectfully. Is it C pose? Yeah, thank you. That's more like it. Well, I didn't see this coming on today's stream at all. I thought I was going to be going for a fun quest line that wouldn't just hit me like this And then all of our guild doing this sneaky behind my back. Let's get some 07s in the chat and some love to Epicentera, one of my moderators, MS curators, and guiders on my emotional devastation journey. And also, of course, for Phoenix Returns as well. And for everyone in the Going Merry crew, !FC. This journey of an Eorzean lifetime is something else entirely. Holy shit. Yofel, Sayori, NT Mata, Coyote, and Salt, thank you very much for the follows and welcome to the Going Merry crew. I appreciate it so much. And again, OK Mage Jordan, thank you very much for the raid. Really just 10 out of 10 with the timing. Oh, God. The first time you raid me, and I had to fully claw back the 100% ugly cry. I was just about to break. I was just about to. God damn it, I still might. Oh, man. Serena MP Hat, thank you very much for the follow and welcome to the Going Merry crew. Holy. So, and this is like, this quest line is entirely optional and missable. A smile better suits a hero. Yeah, this is... I'm not sure which is worse. That Coil's entire questline, raid series and story is optional and missable, or that this is. Those are crimes. I have no idea how the hell I am when it gets round to me editing this moment. I got no idea how I'm gonna get through the edit. I'm just gonna cry and blabble over the whole fucking thing. There's no way. Oh, and now it's got dark. It's even nicer. God damn it. For anyone who is here for the first time, hello there. I'm Redzy, and you've joined me for day 88 of my journey of an Eorzean lifetime. I'm a long-time World of Warcraft player who has taken their first steps into Eorzea on the 4th of June 2024, and I fired up a stream doing some research into Final Fantasy XIV to see if it was possible for me to speedrun and catch up in time before Dawntrail released. And around 9 days later, I finished a Realm Reborn 2.0 and roll credits, cried my goddamn eyes and heart out, and the next day released the video on my YouTube channel saying I'm no longer trying to go quickly. I was trying to go quick and not skip stuff, but now I'm all in. we're very close to finishing the first episode of my Journey of an Eorzean Lifetime, which I'll be publishing on my YouTube channel, and is the story of the chronicles of me going through my Journey of an Eorzean Lifetime in a patch by patch order. I don't interact with stuff that I don't have, like, I haven't yet unlocked, if that makes sense. I am trying to fully get on board with the story, the characters, the world, the lore, the small moments and big moments. I'm fully on board. I'm all in. This is the greatest game of all time. And I'm so lucky to be able to share this journey in this way. So thank you so much for coming by, and thank you very much for the raids. Not just to OK Mage, but also to Noble. I feel like you two fuckers definitely did this to me on purpose. There's no way you didn't. There's no way you didn't. There's no shot. There's no shot. It was conspiracy of the highest order. There's just no way. Like, there's just no way. And I'm very grateful. Thank you. God. Look. We have some travelers. Kupo Cake. I feel like I haven't seen you in game in ages. /bow. And the Going Merry crew, of course, are in force. God, we've had a crazy few streams. The Going Merry crew. We stopped being homeless recently, and now here we are. Wait, Steph, were you in Sunday's raid? But I feel like you wasn't on. I didn't think you was on Kupo Cake. I thought you was on a different character, maybe. Maybe you were, and I'm just 10 out of 10. Brain like a sieve. Oh, you were the Popoto at the front. Oh, you may have been the person who ninja pulled. See, I said I wasn't even going to bring that up. Yeah, it wasn't even me. It wasn't even me. I don't even know. But yes, Epi, seriously, thank you very much. I really do appreciate your guidance. And honestly, for like the nature in which I'm going through my journey, it is beyond invaluable to have someone who gets it, and I think you get me too. Like, no matter what, I am always ready to throw down with the emotions out loud, on screen, full ugly cry. I don't give a fuck. A game and the writing and the stories of such caliber deserves no less. Deserves no less. Man, I really thought we was doing a super fun quest. Not that it wasn't fun, because I really did enjoy going around. It is so nice to have it put in perspective. Everything that we've done so far in Heavensward 3.0 through to now, it's easy to forget the sheer scope and how much has changed. I mean, we arrived as refugees and now we have a home here. God damn. God damn. Alright, Going Merry crew. I think we should go home just for a brief moment. I'm not going to be judgy. I'm not going to be judgy about what the state of the home is, because I literally bought the plot, chose a house, plopped it down, and I haven't been back. And I know that the construction is out of my hands. This is our gardener, Phoenix, our mod. And then we have Epi as well as Rin, who are working on the interior design of the house. Now, I don't think we can go into the house yet. And I know that I think the garden is not quite how Phoenix wants it to be, or is even really. You've not even started on the garden. Yeah, okay. So, no judge. But it's just nice for us to have our home to return to. I genuinely might actually try and knock on the door of our neighbors though, and be like, "Hey, is there anything that you can do about your bamboo? Because it's just killing the view, man. Like, we would have a perfect view of the mountain, like the Ishgardian mountains of Kurthus and stuff. It'd be great. It'd be great." We're just chilling. Literally, it's cold. It's legit cold. Like, actually. It is super nice. Yeah, it is nice. Leave a note in their visitor book. "Hi, it's your new neighbors. Can you cut down your bamboo trees? Okay, thanks, bye. XOXO. Okay, thanks, bye. We're gonna need more seats. You know what? We might even need a whole viewing deck. I don't know. This is super nice and cozy already, though. We can get on the roof from here? Oh, okay. All right, hold on. Let me... Hold up. No. Hold up. Oh, dear. No. This is gonna bug me. I wasted my sprint jump. Do we have to land on the nose of the dude? Yes. All right, easy. Okay. Hold up. God, there's nothing quite like having a jump puzzle as your house. No. Don't talk about my worst enemy being parkour. No. Oh, yes, we have Jog now. Jog is a thing. Oh, of course. Someone get that man a ladder. Hold up. Redzy fails 14 jumping puzzle, part 120. So don't do me dirty like that. Come on. I will get good. I will. You can't get all the way to the top on this style. Okay. Let me see if I can break it in other ways though. Someday I'll get to Kugane. Oh, don't, no, please. God, I'm so anxious about reaching Kugane. Cause I'm gonna wanna do it. I worry for how long it will fucking take me. Is it considered a stall? Find out next year. Find out next year. Oh God. The Kugane pain. The Kugane suffering. We live for it. We live for it. When am I checking rooms? I'll probably give it a little bit. I'll probably check out everyone else's rooms once I've done my own one, and I'll do my own one once the interior is ready and the gardening is how Phoenix would like it. So like no crazy rush though. Nomad, hello, welcome to the stream. How's it going? And thank you very much for the follow. Welcome. It's the Guy Merry crew. Kugane's 45 minutes to do it if you've never done it. That's very that's a conservative estimate, I'd say. Quite a reserved estimate. 45 minutes. Oh no. I spent weeks trying that freaking summer tower. That was pain and suffering. That was pain and suffering. I deserved it. I deserved it. Doing it in first person. Damn oh damn. Hey, it do be like that. It do be like that. Record is like 45 seconds. Yeah, I've seen the records. I've seen the records. Oh yes. Oh yes. I have seen. Oh. God damn it. The timing of that ad, that's really shit. That is really annoying. Oh, we have a different roof now, so we can get to the top. It has a seat. Oh, yeah. That's cool. This is so cool. Oh, did we have to change up? Wait, what the? We had to change the whole house. Hold up. What did you do? Oh no. This is cute, but this is some fairy tale like house. That's the wrong anime. Oh, I kind of like it though. I kind of like it. I'm getting a bit of fairy tale Hobbit meets Redania vibes. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Ooh, it's giving me, yeah, it's giving me the vibes. Oh shit. Can we get on top of this freaking thing? Oh, I don't know. We may have to keep it. It does not go with the houses that we have nearby or our backdrop, but we don't care. Right? Oh, I didn't mean to sit on you, Pokey. My bad. I thought I could sit on the table. But there is another one in view, right? So we're not that bad. You can with /ground sit. Oh, yeah, that's more like it. There we go. I need to go back to my cat squat.
There we go. Now all is well. All is well. We are Light Zodiac, !FC if you'd like to come and hang, !Discord as well, or !Cult. You can pick your flavor. We're on Light Zodiac EU. This is Ward 5, Plotch 59. I like it. I like it. It's definitely growing on me. It does have like the fairy tale Shire-esque vibes. It's good. It has, I suppose it has more soul or more character than the previous style, but the previous style was nice because it was very Ishgardian. But a mix of the both would be great, but it would also be really weird, wouldn't it? I think it's nice. I think it's nice. Hey! Fuck you, stop taking pictures of my butt. And you just quickly put it down. Oh, okay. Oh, holy. Okay, guys. It is a slightly shorter stream than usual today, but that is going to be the end of today's stream. Thank you so much for joining me on the reminiscent journey and the surprise emotional ending. It was only when I got to Azizlar and we saw where Estinian left the flowers for Ysael that it dawned on me that we were going to be going to Horshi's grave. I didn't expect the Going Merry crew to be all there paying their respects. Goddamn. Goddamn. And again, a big thank you to everybody who has been supporting the stream recently and following. I really do appreciate the support. It has been bananas. I think over this last month really has just been crazy. And I just want to say a big thank you again to OK Mage and to Noble for the raids and the support today. It was really, really kind of you. And the timing, Jordan. The timing. Holy. But that is going to be the end of today's stream again. Thank you so much. We're going to fire up a raid over on YouTube. We're going to send a raid. Wait, what? Cerebo, you just gifted 20 subs. Cerebo! That is so kind of you. Thank you so much. For our new friends. Cerebo, thank you so much. That is so, so kind of you. But anyone who's watching over on YouTube and you'd like to be part of the raid that we're going to do on Twitch, you can come over to Twitch now. There's links down below or somewhere. But the YouTube stream is about to end, and then we're going to go and raid somebody over on Twitch and send some love and support. But that is it for me. Thank you as always, and I will see you very, very soon. I am holding off a flu. My wife succumbed to this flu, and it like has been knocking her out for the last 5 days. Today she started to finally feel better. I'm starting to feel worse. But I figure if I just keep on keeping on, we can stay ahead of it, stay good, and pray return to the stream on Sunday, same time, same place, 4 p.m. UK time. We will be continuing to wrap up patch 3.3, and potentially, I'm not gonna overpromise, underdeliver, but potentially we check out the 3.4 website and trailer. I don't know. But take care, YouTube. We love you. I'll see you very soon.